When I think of what Sangat means to me, when I think about what the beloved community means to me, it's something much wider than being Sikh, right? It's something that transcends identity. Who are the people that provide me and us with fortification and love to fuel our struggles for justice and liberation? And that's really the heart of this project that transcends religion, that transcends ethnicity, that transcends nationalism.
All right, cool. Well, let's just take a take, yeah?
Yeah. Qais and I met through some common musician friends playing Sikh devotional music. Qais is a master rabab player from Afghanistan originally. Rabab and trumpet, rabab and sort of contemporary compositions of Sikh devotional music. This is a very unique and rare thing, bringing both of our musical voices to the table, symbolically giving a nod to a really ancient history of Sikh and Muslim musical collaboration.
The rabab is a 2,500-year-old lute instrument. As a rababi, as someone who plays the rabab, my relationship with the Sikh community has been and is very deep. Firstly, because of the importance that the rabab holds in Sikhi, I was drawn to these Sikh spaces of worship and was welcomed to perform when I was younger. And when I've been in these spaces and engaged in this way, there is no concept of who is Muslim, who is Sikh, who is Hindu. It's just been about experiencing the oneness.
There's a rababi tradition in the Sikh community that goes back hundreds and hundreds of years, back to the time of Guru Nanak, the first guru and founder of the Sikh revolution. And he actually spent 30 years traveling around South Asia and the Middle East with a Muslim rabab player named Bhai Mardana, Bhai meaning brother. And he accompanied Guru Nanak while he sang his beautiful sacred poetry about love and about liberation. And that tradition, that expertise, that love that was put into the music by the Muslim rababis over the course of hundreds of years, starting with Bhai Mardana, was deeply respected. Around the turn of the century, if you were to go to Darbar Sahib, otherwise known as the Golden Temple, right, one of the most significant of Sikh spaces in the world, you would have been hearing Muslim musicians playing the rabab, playing other musical instruments, and being central to the devotional music being played in that space. But as the years went on, as the decades went on, we're in the context of British colonialism, and some Sikh leaders really felt a need to define themselves in very conventional religious terms. The fluidity that existed before then began to sort of shift into a new normal that really placed boundaries around Sikh identity. One of the new sets of rules that they created was only a Sikh should be able to do kirtan in a gurdwara. When partition happened, when the independence of India and Pakistan happened in 1947 and Punjab was cut right in half, Muslim rababis were forced to make a choice to put their Muslim identity before their affinity towards the Sikh community. When they fled, a lot of the musical expertise, a lot of the musical knowledge left with them. What was happening to exclude Muslim rababis in the Sikh community from Sikh gurdwaras is deeply aligned with what was happening in Hindustani classical music to exclude and marginalize Muslim classical musicians. These things are all fueled by anti-Muslim sentiment, and I think we feel the repercussions of that today very deeply. Sikhi has always been a space of inclusion. It's been a world where many worlds can exist. It's baked into our scriptures. The Guru Granth Sahib was not just written by Sikhs, right? It was written by Muslim Sufis. The Guru Granth Sahib was written by Hindu Bhakti saints. These people were transcending boundaries and putting love and liberation and really a call to tear down rigidity and dogma before these sort of notions of quote-unquote religion with a capital R, right? So it made all the sense in the world that Muslim rababis were always there. For me, it's very sad that this tradition was lost in the name of formalizing Sikh identity or reclaiming Sikh identity, it was really driven by a lot of anti-Muslim bias. This collaboration with Qais is a nod to that history and really a call for unity and solidarity between Sikhs, Muslims, Hindus, and beyond. Sangat